Hi everyone, this is a lesson about doing an interview. This week you will be a journalist by getting someone to interview and asking several questions. I would like to tell you what an interview is if you may not have an idea what an interview is. An interview is a conversation between two people where one is seeking information from the other. The person asking the questions is called an interviewer, while the person answering the questions is called an interviewee. All right. So before getting to carry out the interview, here are some tips you need to know about how to conduct an interview. One, you need to be prepared. You need to take time, prepare yourself. You need to identify the topic you'll be talking about. What will you be talking about? Maybe you'll be asking questions about the person's family or the person's work or the person's interest or hobbies. Whichever the topic, you need to identify it beforehand. Then you need to prepare the questions that you're going to ask. Remember, questions are the key to getting the story. The questions need to be prepared ahead of time. You need to identify the topic first and then sit down and come up with questions. When coming up with questions, you need to consider your questions should talk about who, what, when, and how. So those should guide you in coming up with questions that you're going to ask your interviewee later. Then you need to set a time and a place where you're going to conduct the interview. The place should be quiet. There should not be noise. Otherwise, the person might be distracted. You also need to identify a time and communicate to the person ahead of time. For example, in the morning at a certain time or in the afternoon. Remember, set a place and a time beforehand. When it's time now to carry out the interview, you've already identified your topic, you've already prepared questions, and you've already set a time and a place. Next, you're now ready to carry out the interview. When carrying out the interview, first you need to welcome the interviewee. Let the person feel comfortable. Let the person feel welcome. So simple questions like, how are you? How was your day? How are you doing? How is work? How is your family? So on, just to make the person feel welcome. Next, once the person is already comfortable enough, you can start with questions. I recommend you start with the easy, simple, and direct questions. For example, what is your name? What is the name of your school? In which class are you in? So on and so forth. Then you can go on and build your interview question upon question. Tip is, let the questions lead to each other. Let them have an order. For example, if I ask an interviewee, which school do you go to? And the person responds. Next, I could ask, in which class are you in? So that there is a flow of how the answers will come and how I'm able to build my story. Once the person you're interviewing is talking, give them time to talk, avoid interrupting, give them time to respond, time to express themselves, because you want to get those details for your story. As the person is responding to your questions, it's always important to record. If you're able to write, it's fine. You can record on your camera and listen to the information later. As you carry out the interview, remember to be warm, gentle, and kind in asking the questions. And once you come to the end of your interview and all your questions have been answered to your satisfaction, thank the interviewee for taking their time to respond to their questions. I have an interview that I'll carry out myself, and I hope you'll learn so much from it. And this week you'll be able to carry out your own interview. How are you?
I'm fine.
Could you tell us your name?
Yeah. First of all, thank you for this interview. My name is Eva Vida Wistok.
What is the name of your school?
I school at St. Maketa Unita School.
Okay. In which class are you in?
I'm in class 8,
Which is your favorite subject?
English,
Why is English your favorite subject?
because it's a matter of talking language. It's a matter of the language.
Why is English your favorite subject?
Because English is my favorite subject because I love doing vocabulary.
Excellent. Do you have a favorite teacher?
Yeah, I have a favorite teacher,
What is the name of your favorite teacher?
Mr. Moses Morande.
Why is Mr. Moses your favorite teacher?
He's my favorite teacher because he also loves English and he teaches English the best.
Excellent. Okay. Which is your favorite fun activity?
My favorite fun activity, okay, singing.
Why is singing your favorite activity?
Okay, singing is my favorite activity because I love singing. It's a matter of vocals and yeah, it's a good thing to do when I'm bored.
Did someone teach you how to sing?
No, but I used to listen to someone sing.
Excellent. What do you like about your school?
Okay, yeah. Something that I like about my school is the games, the sports.
Do you participate in any sport activities?
Yeah, I do participate.
Okay. Which sport activities do you participate in?
I really love netball.
Excellent. Have you participated in any competitions or tournaments so far?
Yeah,
And how was it?
it was kind of challenging, but we reached the regionals.
Excellent. So, thank you so much for taking your time to speak to us about your school. We've learned so much. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned how to ask the questions. Remember to be calm. Remember to be friendly. Remember to use the right pointers to your questions like how, when, what, why, and so on. Thank you.